Mukuru is part of Mukuru National Park. Administratively, it is located in Mukuru and Rusabaya sectors of Route 0 district and the Daro sector of Ngororo district in western province of Rwanda, where it covers a surface area of 1,618.8 hectares. Mukura is a mountain rainforest fragment located to the south of Volcanoes National Park in western Rwanda, at altitudes ranging between 2,000 and 3,000 metres above sea level. It lies on the Congo-Nile Divide that also includes Noyingwe National Park in Rwanda and Kibera National Park in Burundi. Despite its small size, Mukura Forest provides different types of ecosystem goods and services. Mukura is a biodiversity hotspot, with much of it being native to Rwanda. However, less is known about its biodiversity. To fill in this gap, a team of researchers from the University of Rwanda Centre of Excellence in Biodiversity and Natural Resources Management secured funds from UNESCO to carry out a detailed assessment of the biodiversity of Mukura. The assessment focused on mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, plants, insects, water, macroinvertebrates and algae. To support the existing management plan, research team was also interested in participatory government's development, engaging all stakeholders heard by the management of the Mukura forest.
Mukura is special. As you see, it is on top of the hills in high altitude, and in terms of biodiversity knowledge, it has been left behind compared to the other forests making the same national park, which is Gishwati. So we are mainly interested in all types of biodiversity, namely plants, animals, and within animals we have different types. We have mammals, we have reptiles, we have amphibians, we have birds, and we are also assessing entomology, insects, the small insects, focusing on leaf litter, focusing on flying insects such as butterflies, and we are doing also the assessment of water quality, focusing on water macroinvertebrates and water algae. Briefly, that's what we are doing. We are here for 16 days, working intensively from Monday to Monday, and the team is committed. We hope to get good results.
I'm David Weyer. As you are seeing, I'm working on soil insect, where we have different methodology for sampling insects that are found here in Mukura. The first method we use is a pit fur, where we capture an insect that are not active, those that decaying organic matter leaves. This is the first method we are using, where we found some insects that we have collected. I'm going to sort them. Here, the insects that have collected through pit fur, I'm going to put there so that later we can use lab for identification of this insect that we have collected.
I'm going to show how to sweep in order to catch some flying insects.
I use two methods. One method, I use this insect net, where I capture the butterfly like this, and then I can hold it. Another method, we use this trap with a bait. This bait is a mixture of ripened banana and anana and honey, and we add yeast and honey just to attract the butterfly, and put inside the trap, and then we hold the trap, and then we come to visit regularly just to capture butterfly which move up into the trap. If we found it, we can hold the trap like this, and then we capture the trapped butterfly.
So in the forest like this one, insects can be collected in different ways. So here I have the net and I have this stick. I can collect insects from these leaves by hitting like this. I can go for 2-3 minutes using a stick, and then after I close my net, and then I see if there are some insects already collected. After this exercise, I can also use my net by using the sweep net, because some insects might be in the ribs again. And then I collect from the ribs. It takes some time. And then, like I did before, I see if some insects have been trapped there. I use my foot again. And I have to close here so that they may not run away. I can see some of them already. You can see my insects there. There are somehow many now for this point. And then once I am done, before I put them in ethanol, because I have to record this data, I also take the geo coordinates of this area, and it's very simple. By using this phone, I can record them with the GPS.
Yes, I'm going to trap rodents. I'm using a shaman trap. It's like this. And then I can open it, and there is a trigger inside. And I can put the bait. Bait is made from peanut butter and white oats. When they are mixed, they make a mixture like this. So it's the bait. I'm going to put inside the bait. It will attract the rodents. And we usually also put some cotton for the animal which is inside can cope with the moisture. And then I can trap. Normally we put it, we set it in a stable. I put a mark, a tag, so that I know the next day where I shall find the traps. I'm going to visit my traps. And I can check. Now I find that it's closed, so I can check. So maybe with the experience, I can check if really there is something, and also to know the place where I need to open the trap. Then I know there is a capture. Now I'm going to handle it. To take out my small mammal from the trap, I need to use a bag and also put on gloves for protection, also safe handling. So now I know I need to check the place where I need to open, and then fix the bag on the top, and then I can squeeze and open, and then let it go into the bag. Now it's already there.
Yes, inevitable kimata. Aperisnich is a Great Lakes Bush viper. It's a venomous snake, the most abundant snakes that we have found here. As you can see, it is engorged. It has eaten food from the stomach. You can see the stomach a bit. Yeah. So I'm going to show you the head a bit.
I have a lot of things in my hand. I have this data sheet and the book. What I'm really doing, I'm trying to record and identify different plant species in this forest. So I'm using cycloplot with 10 radius meter, as well as 1 meter square in each quadrant. Of course, I'm using this book to identify the species that I don't know, because
in this biodiversity assessment, we are taking the photo of the plants, and those photo will be used when, just in case when the plant is not known or not identified, we will be using those photo for later identifications.
I use this binocular to look on the birds which are far from me, and once I get it, I take the picture by using this camera, and then I have to make identification of those bird species. If I'm not sure about the name of that bird, I use East African Birds book, and then I can record the scientific name of that bird. If I'm not sure exactly the name, I took the picture and I sent to the specialist for the confirmation.
I'm Venanzi Baza. I work for the Center of Excellence in Biodiversity and Natural Resource Management. In this bioassessment of Mukura forest, I'm looking at the park-people interaction, especially I'm assessing the participatory governance of the Mukura National Park. That means I'm assessing how stakeholders work together to manage this forest.
To thank all the team members who have been working hardly day to day, night, despite the challenges of the altitude and topography of the area, despite the rain which was occurring most of the time. We also thank the University of Rwanda, the Center of Excellence in Biodiversity and Natural Resource Management, which gave us the opportunity to use the materials, to use the laboratory for the analysis of data, particularly for the laboratory works in entomology, in algae and water macroinvertebrates. Particularly we thank UNESCO and the National Commission of UNESCO in Rwanda for the funding of this project. We hope to collaborate with them even in the future.